Okay, real simple, an update. What's this, 7 days later since the last update, and a few different things going on as far as the build. We've gone through a partner dashboard, professional dashboard, a booking dashboard, and it's all been about ironing out the little bits and pieces. It's literally been about going to the back end, changing the code, updating the code, adapting fixes, or trying to do all these little tiny little fixes is what's been about. Like example, today was about establishing a full booking loop that everything works from. A professional can create a schedule, they can create a slot, they can book someone in, they can purchase packages with their professional, and then the client not only can book in, but they can purchase their packages, and whether it be via a payment gateway or just by paying cash up front, and gets added. And there's all these little nuances that happen. Obviously, when you have your own business and you go through all these type of things, it's pretty standard, to be fair. And so there's quite a bit to catch up on. Today wasn't really much about meeting up with other people or partners. It was more about the development and the build. And so this week was a little bit more focused on professionals, actually. Met up with Laura, met up with Hannah, Liesl jumped on, Mike's jumped on. So a few more people have jumped on the platform and started using the passport. And it's ideas, it's thoughts. Sanjay has come up with like how to share, what you share. Hannah's talked about the photo cropping, which has been pretty cool because it's real world application. And so the build in the last 7 days has all been around that. What are those small little nuances? You know, when I'm here, I want to be able to tap this and see this. When I click this link, I want to go here and do that. When I come into a quest, like how do I get involved with a quest? Or when I do a meetup, do I get a cancellation email? Do I get a notification? What happens with all these little tiny things? And that's what this week's been about. And so every day, new ideas, either client-facing functionality is been kind of the first few days, but today was cleaning up the back end. So yeah, the crazy one. Actually, now I think a little bit more, it's like there's actually other lessons and learnings I have to take from this. And one is, it's when I get stuck into this, like me and my brain goes hyper focused. It just zones in, and you probably understand this, is that you lose track of time. Even today, we went to Warehouse Gym in Alcuz, went there, opened up the laptop, started knocking things out, and then literally got lost, and it was like an hour later or something like that. And so after an hour, I had to pull myself away from the computer just to go make sure I did a workout and live the lifestyle, because that's actually the more important part. You know, you're building a platform built around active lifestyle and built around real world connections or real activity. And so that is the be all and end all. It doesn't matter about a cool platform that looks good or functions well if it doesn't push you to do those things, connect with people, get active, exercise more, then it's pointless, right? And if I'm not doing it, then why the fuck would anyone else do it, type of thing, right? So anyway, that's kind of been a quick update from my side. From an individual point of view, we will find Sanjay somewhere along the beach here, which is quickly another story, because Stripe calls up. I need to fix or connect the payment functionality so we can list a service. We need the client to be able to pay for the service, but we also need the professional and the partners to be able to link their accounts to our platform, and Stripe's part of that for us. So right now I'm driving to the beach, finally get a call about it, got to jump on that call and sort that out so that it gets done, so that earlier and sooner we can actually have sign-ups or payments taken through the platform for those ones that want to utilize it. So yeah, that's life at the moment. I'm gonna keep this under 4 minutes. Anyway, like I said, I'll jump on with Sanjay and he'll ask a few more questions. He'll share his last 7 days, and then we'll get to know more info.